You know, a lot of guys, they find these relationships. They're looking for relationships, or they say that they're looking for relationships, but it's not really love that they're looking for. They're looking for money. They're looking for financial support. And I'm not saying every single prisoner is like this. I'm not trying to cast a black eye or some sort of dark cloud over guys who are serving time who've got ads on these pen pal websites or on Facebook Live because they got them a contraband cell phone. I mean, however it might go. But in more times than not, and believe me when I tell you, because I dealt with it personally myself, I mean, I was legitimately a pen pal kingpin, getting guys pen pals through the pen pal that I had. So I've got quite a bit of experience with this, and I'm trying to tell you, in more times than not, guys, they just looking for support while they're locked up. And when they get home, you ain't got no idea what's going to happen. You know, I like to say that when they come home, you guys are going to get married, you're going to carry on a long relationship. But the fact of the matter is, you know, if you meet somebody while they're serving time and you don't know the damnedest thing about them out here in the free world, you've got no idea what that person is like when free. Because believe me, a person is going to be a whole world different from serving time to out here in the free world.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Uncle T for another episode of Real Life Solutions. Hey, we talking about some crazy stuff today. You know, yesterday we was talking about women who go behind the prison walls to find love. And you know what? Today we're going to talk about the men who make them go behind the walls, who drive them crazy and play these games and do what they got to do to get them behind the wall. Yep. Y'all think I'm crazy. I've been doing this since 1988 and then retired from the prisons. Like I told you before, I worked in youth institutions. I worked in male adult institutions and worked for the feds, even in the Federal Bureau of Prisons for many years. I'm telling y'all, I seen this stuff happen week after week after week. And a lot of times y'all say, nah, man, that's crazy, man. Who in the world going behind the wall to find a man? Who going behind the wall to find the prize? Who is going behind the wall, behind the fence to find a man because they can't find a man here in the streets? Who's doing this? Man, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many women bring their girlfriends in, bring their friends in, and say, hey, my homeboy got this girl, got this guy. He's cool. He's this, he's that. And you know what? He's a nice dude. I met him. You know, I think you like him. Sure. Okay. And women are are not even convincing that you can't even tell them the fact that, hey, you don't want to mess with knucklehead. You do not want to mess with knucklehead. If you know what I know, right? I see these guys on a daily basis. Sometimes I don't even take days off sometimes. Sometimes I'm working 7 days a week, 16 hours a day, 12 hours a day. I'm with these guys, man. And we talk. We sit around the table while they playing spades or playing whatever. We sit and we talk. We kicking the bobo, cutting up, talking crap. You know what I'm saying? Jokers be laying the law down on how they be getting women, what they did on the streets and what they did. And man, I'm telling you. And boy, if I could just tell you, and I so bad, let me tell you what, I so badly want to tell some of these women so bad, if you just knew what your man was doing after you leave. You know, these girls come in, real nice girls. Some of these women be nice women. And I know their heart in the right place, but you in the wrong place. I'm telling you. Jokers be coming to prison talking about, oh, I found love in prison. Oh, I found the perfect man in prison. Man, I'm trying to tell you. And I ain't saying that everybody in prison is a super crazy, demonic person. But I'm telling you, that's not the first place I would go look for a woman. Is that, wow, you know what? I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to get married, have a family. I'm going to see if anybody got any friends at the prison. Really? Really? That's the conversation we have. No, we don't have conversations like that. You know, I mean, that's not even realistic. I mean, who raises or who talks about stuff like that? But I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all women something, and I'm going to tell you some people who got took. All right? Now, I'm going to tell you something. How the game is played. I'm going to tell you how the game is played. All right? Now listen to what I'm saying. The trick is to get you interested. All right? The trick is to get you interested. I heard a girl on YouTube the other night talking about, I gave the guy my phone number. His girlfriend had him to call because I was skeptical about going to the prison and seeing him. But when I heard his voice, I just knew it was love. Are you serious? You got to be the dumbest individual in the world. You heard his voice and you knew it was love. Girl, you stupid. You know, and the thing is, some of these women, I just like, are you naive? That naive? Did you live a sheltered life, or somebody didn't give you, or did daddy not give you enough love that you're willing to just love anybody and anything just to feel loved? I mean, it's just unreal. And it's got nothing to do with judgment, because I'm going to tell you why. Because that's all I hear. Oh, don't judge me. Don't judge me. This is real life. This is real life. I'm going to tell you something. True story. True story. Here in North Carolina, matter of fact, here in Raleigh, North Carolina, that woman got out of prison, right? Got out of prison, and same situation. Was going to the penitentiary, thought she was going to find a man. Boom, guess what? He got out of prison. She thought she found the prize. She thought she found the prize. Guess what? He had HIV. Right? Gave her HIV. So she was mad. Mad at the world. Mad that she fell in love with this dude. Everything. You know what? She went on a vendetta. And every man she came in contact with, she gave him HIV. Man was at the hotel. Right? Man at the hotel. Sleep. She done got up, made love to him, got up, and took lipstick and wrote on, while he was asleep, wrote on the mirror, said, welcome to the world of HIV. Can you imagine? Can you imagine waking up at the hotel, you know, you with a woman, and you go in the bathroom, she's not there, maybe you think she's going to get breakfast or something, and you wake up and you see on the mirror, welcome to the world of HIV. Ooh, good, my God. Mom, man. And I'm telling you, the reason I say that is because some of y'all boyfriends, some of y'all husbands, when you leave that parking lot, guess what? He's going back to the dorm with TT. He going back to the dorm with Shay Shay. Shay Shay and TT want to know, how did the visit go? How did the visit go? TT tells the little boyfriend, oh, you was out there with her too long. So-and-so told me you was all out there hugged up. You just supposed to go out there, make sure she got enough money on the books for me and you, so me and you can have canteen. She down in the dorm fussing at him because he spent too much time with you. Husband just left his 2 kids, his wife. I'll see you next week, baby. I love you. I'll see you next week. He done gone back to the dorm hugged up with Shay Shay. They down there watching TV, sharing a box of popcorn like they lovers. He just left his wife and kids. And I'm just like, oh my God. I just want to just tell her so bad. God, I just want to tell her so bad. But we can't. We can't say nothing. And it has been so many people I have seen come through them gates that this is the same situation. Old boy loving on TT, loving on Shay Shay. They in the shower. Homeboy over there tearing Shay Shay up. Little young Bruck, he over there in the shower. He done finished working in the kitchen. He down in the shower tearing TT up. And then he come see you on Sunday. Ain't no protection. And then when he get out, parole out, guess what? He gonna come sleep with you. then you go into the doctor talking about, oh, something ain't right. I got to go to the doctor, I'm having discharge and all this stuff. Yeah, then he going to be like, oh, you been around here messing in the street on me? Oh, you been messing around on me? Oh, no. And then for whole time, you don't even think about it. It don't even hit your mind that this fool is up here, he in here getting buck wild with men. And then he give you something, and then he up here talking about, oh, you doing something. Because on the street, he was tough guy. On the street, he told a pistol and all this and that. Oh, he a bad dude. Then behind the wall, behind the fence, we see what he all about. Another true story. Women be dating these men, don't even get a prenup. Don't even think about a prenup. True story. Joker played this girl, played this woman. This woman was an older woman. Woman had her own house, bank account, couple cars, had property. She owned land, everything. Old boy got on her, had her just conned. Got out, stayed with her for took him about 2 years. You know what she did? Put his name on everything. Put his name on the house. Put his name on the property. Put his name on her rental properties. Opened up a bank account, moved all the money to the account. Guess what? In the state of North Carolina, you got to keep everything separate, even before you get married, so that you can show that this was my property, this was mine before we got married. When she put his name on everything and everything merged, guess what? It's now half of his. And you know what? He stayed with her for about 2 more years after that, divorced her. Guess what? Got half of her stuff. Got half of all her stuff. Cleaned the girl out. Cleaned this woman out. Real nice woman, man. Real nice woman, had a good heart. But she gave her heart to the wrong person, and she brought her heart to the wrong place. You know? And all old boy was just looking for was a come up. And she got took. I feel sorry for her. But you know what? It is what it is. You know? Sure, we all done bad things, sure. Uncle T, hey, probably sometimes I should have been in prison. You know what I'm saying? I ain't goody good shoes either. I wasn't goody good shoes either. I could have been in prison. But I'm smart enough to not keep making the same mistakes. I'm smart enough to not keep thinking that I can break and burglarize people's stuff and not get caught. You know, you got to know the game. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know, I know that I can't sell rocks out on the street corner and sell rocks forever and not get caught. You're going to get caught sooner or later. You're going to get set up. You're going to get snitched on. I mean, come on now. Use a little common sense. Number 3, I'm going to tell you something else. Get a prenup. You don't know these guys from Adam. You don't know these guys. You don't know nothing about these guys. These guys tell you what they want to tell you. I'm telling you the game. The game has been explained to me numerous times. I'm telling you the game. These guys, they tell you what they want you to hear. Okay? Oh, yeah, you know, man, they set me up. They set me up. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy is a felon, right? You know what I'm saying? He was a felon. I took charge. See, he had the gun, right? He gave the gun to me, and you know, I held the gun, but you know, I didn't know that he done shot somebody with the gun. They were looking for the gun. I ain't done nothing. I held the gun, but my boy, he was a felon, and he would have got a life sentence if I hadn't took it. That's what happened. So, you know, I ain't no bad dude. I was trying to help out somebody else. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay? That's what he telling you, right? That's what he telling you. I'm going to tell you something. You can believe some of this BS if you want to. If you a smart woman, if there's family members out there that's got a daughter, aunt, cousin, niece, or whatever I'm going to tell you something. Look at them charges. Look him up and look at them charges and not only see what was he charged with, look at what he was convicted for. Don't believe that bull crap about what he say. You go look them charges up for yourself. You get his social security number, you get his name, any aliases, and you get somebody to look his charges up, or you can always do it on the website. They always got websites where you can do background checks on people. You pull up all his charges to see what he convicted with. Then you'll find out what was he really in prison for. Not this bull crap, this little watered down version of what he tell you, because so many women want to believe good in everybody. I'm going to tell you, every woman wants to believe there's good in everybody. And he'll tell you some kind of watered down crap to make you like, yeah, you know, they be lying, you know what I'm saying? Them juggers be hating on them, brother. They be hating, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do good with my life. I'm trying to change my life. And you know what I'm saying? Every time I try to do good, it's always somebody want to bring me down. That's the game, okay? The game, that's a part of the narcissist. That's a part of the narcissistic game that tells you, that make you doubt yourself, make yourself sound crazy, make you sound that you don't trust them. This is the game, okay? This is the game. All right? Next thing you do, if you suspect anything is wrong, family members, listen to what I'm telling you. If you're trying to protect somebody, if you think that they are running game, stay on top of it. Something doesn't sound right, it's probably not right. Any man that says he was in prison and he truly loves you, he will be transparent. He will say, look, here's my rap sheet. I had 4 charges. I was found guilty of all 4 charges. I was in there for trafficking. I was in there for possession. I was in there for attempted to sell, distribute. I was in there and I got a manslaughter charge because I shot somebody. If that man was in there for something like that and he was transparent and he really loved you and he's saying, I'm going to lay it all on the line. Here it is right here. It's all my charges. This is what I went to prison for. If he was any man worth his salt, he'll show it to you. He'll show it to you. Then you will have to decide whether I'm going to be with this guy or whether I think, you know, we can be friends, but I think I want to move on. Because you did serve 12 years and it's possible you could be institutionalized and you don't know anything else and you'll end up going back to this because this was fast money. This was real fast money. And you made a lot of money in the drug game. And it's a possibility you ain't going to work for no $12, no $15 an hour. You ain't going to do that for no, you got felonies. So it's going to be real. You're not going to be able to get a job anywhere with felonies. Okay? You ain't going to be able to get no assistance. And I'm going to tell you something else. Here's another nugget for all y'all. Okay? It's a come up. I got to get me, look, I've been down 10 years. I got to get a come up. What does that mean? I'm going to find me a woman who's already got a car. A woman already got her own place, her own house, her own condo. I'm going to get me a woman who got a good job. I'm going to get me a woman who got it going on. So I ain't got to be homeless. I ain't got to be on the street. I ain't got to be begging nobody for a place to stay. If I get parole, I got a home plan. So parole officer can come out and check where I'm going to be living. This is where I'm going to be staying. This is where all my mail is going to be coming. Me and this girl, I'm in love. And, you know, this is the honeymoon stage. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting married. It's like being engaged, getting married. You're in that honeymoon stage for the first 2 years. Oh, nobody can do anything wrong. And I'm just lovey-dovey. And we just love each other. We just kissing on each other. Oh, I love you, babe. Oh, I love you too, babe. Oh, yeah. Honeymoon stage. Just getting set up. Getting set up. Getting set up, man. And then if he's worth his salt, he'll show you all his documentation, right? And he's gonna get. That's why you think why they want these women and want these girls, okay? They got the hookup. When they get out, you got it made, bro. You got it made. You get out, you got it made. You got the place to stay. You got the money. You got the transportation. She gonna take care of you. You gonna say, oh yeah, I'm trying to get a job. I'm trying to get a job. You know, I got a trade in with a job. And the whole time she's spending her money. She taking extra hours at work to make sure you straight. Bruh, he got you. He got you. Instant come up. Instant come up. Ain't got to struggle at all when he get out. Ain't got to struggle. Just got to go find a job. Free loving. Get out. Free loving. Got loving waiting on him. He ain't got to worry about nothing. Ain't got to worry about nothing. Everything is already laid out. Another thing. Once he gets a job, guess what he does? He want to tell you how much he love you. He love you. You the best thing since ice cream. You the best thing since sliced bread and peanut butter jelly. You the best thing. Oh my God. I messed up when I was out there in the world. I was messing up. I was screwing up. Man, when I met you, oh my God, my life changed. And it was all about you. And you like, oh my God, nobody never talked to me like that. Oh my God. He said the nicest things to me. I mean, he makes me feel so good about myself. Bruh, been in there 10 years. He's perfected the game. We got guys that are in prison who make birthday cards, who writes poetry. Girl the other night reminded me of this when I was looking at a video. She said, oh, this is the first birthday card he sent me, and he wrote a poem. Told me how much he loved me, blah, blah, blah. Do you not know that they got guys that write poetry for other guys, that write poems and make cards for some commissary, that they actually make poems for your girl for 3 sodas, couple packs of chips, and a pack of cigarettes? That they actually do this. And she was like, yeah, he sent this to me. This is what it said. Oh man, he's so romantic. What? Get the freak out of here. You know? Oh man. I just can't even, the game. It's almost like WWE, Triple H, the game. Some of these guys got more games than Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. These guys got some game. I sit and listen to these guys. They sit around and they laugh about it. These guys laugh. They got it perfected. You got 24/7 to lay in your bed, sit around, and think about how to perfect the game. Prison is iron sharpens iron. Okay? You got guys who rob banks together. Man, this is how the feds got me. This is what they did to me, man. If I'd have done this, they probably wouldn't have got me. Oh, you got Joe Blow over here said, man, you would have got caught. See, when you robbed a bank, this is the first mistake you made. You shouldn't have done it that way. They wouldn't have got you. If you'd have did it this way, iron sharpens iron. Knowledge sharpens knowledge. These guys are swapping knowledge, telling each other how they did this and how they did that so that they perfect their craft. You guys, man, y'all don't have no idea. No idea what goes on in prison, man. No idea. And the ones that is in there and the some that's out there, some of them ain't gonna admit it. If they sitting right here watching this video, looking at their girlfriend or looking at their wife, they're like, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. And they know for good, they know it is. They're like, yeah, Uncle T telling the truth. Yeah, you tell he been in there a long time. He know what's up. He know what's up. He know what's up. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Once he got you all trapped up, Once he got you all trapped off, I want a baby by you. I want me a baby. I love you so much, I want a child by you. And you like, oh, wow, we're going to start a family together? You know, we've been together for a little year, over a year now, you know what I'm saying? We've been together. You know what's up? Now you're going to become dependent. You're going to become dependent on him. I'm not saying that every guy's like that, but you better check it out. Yep, I want a baby. Because once I get that baby, see, by now, I'm already asked you to marry me. So now you're probably married by now. We're going to have a baby. Or if you're not married by now, we're going to have a baby. That's going to lock us in. That's going to lock us in, right? So if I do some more time, I know you ain't going to leave me. You're going to bring the baby to come see me. If we married now, I'm back out there. I'm doing my thing. A lot of women complain that, yeah, once the first 2 years or first year, hey, so-and-so was doing good, honeymoon stage. Man been locked up 10, 15 years, 20 years. Of course he going to do good for a while. Of course he going to do good. He ain't going to make no mistakes. Are you serious? He ain't going to make no mistakes. He done walked into a ready-made everything. Everything is instant. Instant home, instant loving. I'm getting that every day. Instant money, instant transportation. Why you think some of these guys are so good at what they do? Why you think they set it up and they try to get it all hooked up before they get out? Or if they're going to get paroled out. This is part of the game, folks. I don't care who you sleep with or who you be with. You want to marry, get married. I don't care. I could care less. But I'm going to tell you about the game. I'm going to tell you about the game. You can disregard the game because I've seen too many people who have gotten in the game and I see them years later. They come in there seeing somebody else. I'm like, hey, what's up with old boy? What's up with old boy? Oh, I ain't with him no more. That fool started tripping. He ran off with somebody else. He was some other female now. And that's what happens a lot of times. You think after this man has been locked up for 10, 15, 20 years, he saw you and that was it. This man ain't been locked up 10, 15, 20 years. And he ain't been with no women. And now he got a job, good looking woman on his job. And of course, he with you. Of course he with you. And he probably do care about you. But guess what? He want to knock down something else. He gonna want to knock down something else. But guess what? Old girl over here talking about, he been locked up 10, 15 years. Ooh, I know he gonna give it to me. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is, girls. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. You think a joker gonna be 10, 15, 20 years, he gonna be faithful just to you? I'm sorry. You ain't gonna never know about it. You know, he probably screw up sooner or later and you find out about it because some of your homegirls probably tell you. I'm like, who you here to see? Oh, I'm here to see such and such. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. It is what it is. Don't marry these guys with no prenup, without a prenup. I'm telling you, I don't care if you don't own nothing but a little raggedy pickup truck. Don't do nothing without a prenup. Don't sign or don't add these guys to your bank account. Don't co-sign to get nothing. Don't co-sign for no credit card. Don't co-sign for jack crap. You hear me? Jokers will run your credit up, mess your credit up, and leave you. And move on to the next one. Do not be fooled by somebody who is on some dating website, some prison website, talking about he love you. Oh, you so fine. You know, I just want somebody to believe. See, these are the key words. I want somebody to believe in me. I want somebody to support me. I want somebody to have confidence because I want to change my life. And, you know, when I started talking to you, I just felt different. I felt different. I felt like you were the one for me because I never had nobody to talk to me like you talk to me. These are the key words. I'm telling you, these are phrases that people use. I'm telling you. And some of y'all women listen to this, you be like, daggone, he telling the truth. He telling the truth. Dang, he telling the truth. I'm just saying, is everybody in prison a devil or a demon? No. Because some people made some bad mistakes, made some wrong choices. And a lot of times I've had guys tell me, hey, T, if it wasn't for prison, I'd be dead right now. Prison saved my life. Prison saved my life. If it wasn't for prison right now, I'd be dead. Because if I was still going like I'm going when I was on the street, I know somebody would have killed me, or I probably got myself killed. You know, and I hear that a lot. And some guys I pull to the side and say, come here, man. Come here, let me holler at you. I see your people all the time. You got good people. You come from a good family. And you come from real nice people. How the hell you in here? Why are you in here? Well, you know, McT, you know what I'm saying? You know, Big T, I was doing me. I was doing me. I was out there in them streets. You know, I wasn't listening to nobody. Nobody could tell me nothing. I was hard-headed and blah, 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 and hey, it is what it is, and I caught this 20. It's easy to say you changed when you're behind the fence doing 20. But when you get freedom and you back out in the real society, that's what we'll find out if you really changed. And a lot of times these women don't give these guys enough time to change. They don't know if they changed or not. Have no idea. As soon as this guy get out, they've been communicating for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. He gets out. First thing they want to do is get married. You don't know nothing about this guy. Nothing. All the crap that he's telling you in letters and over the phone. Because he's excited to have a relationship. He's excited because he's lost everything. He lost his wife. He lost his girlfriend. And now he met you. You're the rescue engine number 9 who's going to rescue him for the rest of his life and make him feel like he's a man now. This is just real talk for real people, man. Real talk for real people. And, hey, 1988, man. Done this for over 20 years. And half of the women, they'll come onto my page, write comments, F you, F this, you know what you're talking about. Man, I've been doing this since 1988. I am behind the wall, behind the fence. 16 hours a day working with guys. Boys putting the game down to other boys. Men talking to other men, putting the game down. You can't tell me nothing that I don't know about, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not like some of these prison channels. They be hyping stuff up, saying stuff, exaggerating. No. I'm telling you the real deal. And you know what? I hope it works out for you. I hope it does. I mean, be honest, if you feel like I found the prize, I found a 4-leaf clover and a whole bunch of clovers. I found one. I found my Lucky Charms. I found my gold. I found my gold nugget. I found my $1 million lottery ticket. I found the prize. He was in cell block C. You don't do anything for these guys. When they get out, give them 2 or 3 years. That's just like a man who is violent. If somebody is accused of domestic violence, and just to bring that up, a lot of times they ain't gonna tell you that they were violent. They're not gonna tell you they got domestic violence charges. They'll tell you about something else that was all watered down. But like I said earlier, look at all the charges. Look at what they charged with. Look at stuff that they were actually convicted of. A lot of these guys, you'll find out they got domestic violence charges on their record. And you don't even realize, man, that you're messing with a narcissistic psychopath who say the right things, who gaslight you, do everything perfect, just perfect, till 2 or 3 years into the thing, and then he whooping your ass. And he's slapping you around, beating your ass, choking you out. And now you're terrified of him. Now you can't get away from him. You better save this video, because I'm telling you, you're gonna play it back. You're gonna be like, man, you need to listen to this dude. This dude's telling the real deal. You could tell he worked in prisons for a long time. He done seen some shiggity. If you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell, hit that subscription. Look at my video from yesterday, Women Who Go Behind the Wall to Find Love. Look at the clip from Black Bunny. And I got a clip on this one. Check the clip out. This is your Uncle T. Talk to you later. Till the next one.